The City Council of the City of Gunbarrel, City, Texas will meet in a regular meeting in City Hall located at 1716 West Main Street, Gunbarrel City, Texas on Tuesday, September 28th at 6:30 p.m. If you'll stand for the invocation, please. Dear Lord, first let me say thank you for the meaning and abundant blessings you have given us. Thank you for the life itself, for the measures of health we need to fulfill our callings. Thank you for the ability to be involved in useful work and for the honor of being appropriate responsibilities. We also pray for our city officials and for this assembled council, as well as for all of our citizens. We ask that you would graciously grant us wisdom to govern amid the conflicting interests and issues of our times and the ability to work together in harmony even when there is honest disagreement. It is in your most blessed name we pray. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call from my left, please.
Evans here.
LaRue here.
Mullins here.
Foster here.
We have a quorum. Before we start on our business tonight, we have a proclamation I'd like to read for Constitution Week. Constitution Week proclamation. Whereas September 17th, 2021 marks the 234th anniversary of the drafting of the Constitution of the United States of America by the Constitutional Convention, and whereas it is fitting and proper to accord official recognition to this magnificent document and its memorial anniversary and to the patriotic celebrations which will commemorate the occasion, and whereas Public Law 915 guarantees the issuing of a proclamation each year by the President of the United States of America designating September 17th through 23rd as Constitution Week. Now, therefore, I, David Skanes, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of Gunbarrel City, do hereby proclaim the week of September 17th through the 23rd as Constitution Week. I'd also like to just give a shout out to the folks at the Beautification Committee. They put in a very nice area at our park for the essential workers who have fought COVID for so long, and also for the COVID-19 victims. Planted a tree, put out a plaque there, and also a nice bench. And it's over at the Butterfly Garden. We had a ceremony there Saturday, and there were just dozens and dozens of butterflies circling the garden there that day. It was really very nice. And again, a very big thank you to Barbara Webster and the Beautification Committee for a job well done. Citizens' comments. Purpose of this item is to allow citizens an opportunity to address the City Council on items that are listed on the agenda or issues that are not listed on the agenda. Any person desiring to make a public comment must first be recognized by the presiding officer and sign at the podium with their name and address at least 10 minutes prior to the start of the meeting. Individual citizen comments are limited to 3 minutes. The presiding officer may ask the citizen to hold their comments on an agenda item until that agenda item is reached. The City Council has no obligation to respond in any manner to comments or questions from the public. Any response from a member of the City Council to non-agenda comments is limited to a statement of specific factual information, a recital of existing policy, or direction to staff for follow-up. Mr. Ron Wyatt.
I'm Ron Wyatt, live at 128 Harmon Road, Gumbaro City. Thank y'all for letting me speak tonight. What I wanted to bring to attention tonight is next month on the 23rd, the lawnmower races are going to be back in Gumbaro City. I talked to them today. They can't wait to come back. They're fixing to kick off their 2022 season, and they're starting here in Gumbaro City. And they can't wait to be back, and it starts at 11 o'clock Saturday on the 23rd. And they just wanted me to pass it on to y'all. Thank y'all. They can't wait to come back and get started for another year of racing.
Thank you, Mr. Wyatt. Victor Cheney. I'm sorry? Oh, okay. Very good. Thank you. Jack Schnell.
A couple of quick things. You can call me Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
And it's not Schnell. That's German for hurry.
Oh, okay.
It's Shell.
Shell, okay.
Thank you. Just want you
I
to know.
apologize.
I accept your apology. I hear it all the time, by the way. I'll try to make this quick, everybody. I don't know if anybody who is here in the room or on the TV set lives down Welch or Pleasureland or even Leisureland, but I spoke to the council and the group who was here about a month ago, oh, no, maybe 4 months ago, anyway, about the possibility, if there's an emergency for people, a lot of people, I live down Welch, by the way, next to St. Francis condominiums down there. A lot of people live down Welch. We'll use that as the example since I'm down there. If something goes wrong up here toward Main Street on Welch, Welch is about this wide, you don't get through. There's no extra places to get out of here, and I've gone up and down and seen where the things are. I talked to a fellow who's building some homes down at the bottom of Welch, coming off of that little area that could cut over to Luther, which is a lot more narrow than Welch anyway, but that just won't work out. So I've been giving it a lot of thought, David. I'm sorry, Mr. Skanes. I've given it a lot of thought about what I could suggest to you, and I don't think y'all are going to walk out of here and do this right now, but it's something that has to do with Gunbarrel City and Maybank growing. Boy, are they growing now. You know that, well, I don't want to go into the details, but there's so many signs around here that this place is growing. Homes down Welch, homes down here and there. I want you to do this. I want you to do this, please, because the once-in-a-lifetime thing that I warned about the last time I was here is that what if there was a big crash up there on Welch and someone had an emergency down here and Welch gets crammed? You can't go. That happened a week ago. It took over an hour to get cars moving on Welch. And a friend of mine who lives in Spanish Shores had to go see the doctor about kidney stones. He had a moment there. He was having some problem, and he had to wait and wait and wait to get out. If the emergency vehicle needed to get in or out down Welch, ain't going to happen the way Welch is if there's a bad accident. It happened 2 weeks ago, and that's why I'm here tonight, because I saw it occur. That's tough. Well, rather than come up with a separate egress from Welch to some other road like Luther, I've got another one that I just thought of this afternoon. I don't know whether you're going to like it or not, but Welch being 2.2 lanes wide could be changed to 3 lanes, Welch, 3 lanes with about 5 feet on this side and 5 feet on that side. Now, if you had 3 lanes and there was an emergency, that would give you a little more opportunity to get traffic in and out. And if it was wider than it is now, there would be not quite so much invitation for a collision going by cars. Have anybody in here ever been down Welch, by the way, when another car is coming and you say, I hope that person sees me, so because they look like they're in my lane coming my way? Welch is weird. I'm sorry. And I know it was named after a former mayor.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that correct?
I don't know.
Well, I'm telling you it was.
Okay, I believe it.
Okay, please widen Welch. Please widen Welch to 3 lanes. Tell everybody you just need 5 feet on each side, and it'll be so much better. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Item 1A, the consent agenda. All matters listed under consent agenda are considered to be routine by the City Council and will be enacted by one motion. There will not be separate discussion of these items. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered separately. Consider approving the following reports: City Manager Report, previous meeting minutes, Fire Report, Animal Control, Dispatch Permits, Inspections and Code Enforcement, Police, Street and Park Maintenance, and Repairs, EDC previous meeting minutes, EDC July financials. May I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion that we approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Discussion? Vote from my left, please.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes. Foster, yes.
Item 2, discuss and/or take action to adopt ordinance number O 2021-039, fixing the rate and tax levy for the 2021-2022 fiscal year. Ordinance number O-2021-039, an ordinance fixing the rate and tax levy for the city of Gunbarrel City, Texas for the fiscal year beginning October 1, 2021 and ending September 30th, 2022 of the city of Gunbarrel City, Texas in conformity with the laws of the state of Texas and the ordinances of said city, repealing all ordinances or parts of ordinances in conflict herewith. May I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to adopt ordinance number 2021-039, fixing the rate and tax levy for the 2021-2022 fiscal year.
Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion? Hearing none, vote for my left, please.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, yes.
Item 2B, discuss and/or take action to adopt ordinance number O 2021-038, amending section 16 of the fee schedule, plat filing fees. Ordinance number O 2021-038, an ordinance of the City Council for the City of Gunbarrel City, Texas, amending section 16 of the fee schedule and appendix 1 of the Gunbarrel City Code of Ordinances, providing a severability clause, providing a repealer clause, and providing an effective date. May I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to adopt ordinance number O 2021-038, amending section 16 of the fee schedule, plat filing fees.
Thank you.
LaRue, second.
Motion and second. Discussion? Vote for my left, please.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, yes.
Discuss and/or take action to name an official newspaper for the 2021-2022 fiscal year.
I'll make a motion to name the Monitor as the official newspaper for the 2021-2022 fiscal year.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Vote for my left, please.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, yes.
Item 3A, public hearing to discuss the EDC's budget for the 2021-2022 fiscal year. Have a motion, please? Oh, I'm sorry, it's a public hearing. Public hearing is now open. Does anyone wish to have any comments on the EDC's budget? Hearing none, public hearing is closed. Item 3B, discuss and/or take action to adopt resolution number R 2021-027, approving the EDC's 2021-2022 fiscal year budget. Resolution number R 2021-027, a resolution approving the fiscal year 2021-2022 budget of the Gunbarrel City Economic Development Corporation. May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to discuss or take action to adopt resolution number R-2021-027, approving the EDC's 2021 through 2022 fiscal year budget.
May I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there discussion? Hearing no discussion, vote for my left, please.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, yes.
Item 3C, discuss and/or take action to adopt resolution number R 2021-028, approving the 2021 EDC amended bylaws. Resolution number R 2021-028, a resolution approving the 2021 amended bylaws of the Gunbarrel City Economic Development Corporation. May I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to adopt resolution R 2021-028, approving the 2021 EDC amended bylaws.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Vote for my left, please.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, yes.
Item 3D, discuss and/or take action to approve the EDC to pay Doug Lander with Lander Marine $2,500 to remove the sunken boat from Big Chief Landing boat ramp and dispose of the vessel. May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the EDC to pay Doug Lander with Lander Marine $2,500 to remove the sunken boat from Big Chief Landing boat ramp and dispose of the vessel.
Second.
Any discussion? Vote for my left.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, yes.
Item 3E, discuss and/or take action to approve the EDC paying owed property taxes on an EDC-owned property in the amount of $6,503.26. May I have a motion, please?
Make a motion to approve the EDC paying owed property taxes on an EDC-owned property in the amount of $6,503.26.
Second.
Discussion? Vote from my left.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, yes.
Item 4A, discuss and/or take action to interview applicants for the Planning and Zoning Commission and consider making appointments. I'm going to go ahead and call them up. Ms. Kate Weller, would you like to come up, introduce yourself, and give council an opportunity to ask you any questions if they don't already know your answers?
I'm Kate Weller. I live at 129 Camino Robles in the Arbolada Subdivision. It's been my privilege to serve on planning and zoning for the last 2 years, and I'm hoping to continue. When you first start on a commission like this, you're sort of like a deer in the headlights and you don't really understand. I've learned so much in 2 years, and I'm hoping to continue learning and to continue helping the city. I also was privileged to serve on the Comprehensive Plan Committee, so I have an idea of where the city hopes to go for the next 20 years or so, and that's been very helpful to me making decisions on planning and zoning. I would encourage council to schedule a workshop with the commission to share our views, mostly your view from the comprehensive plan of where we're going. It certainly would help us when we were making decisions, not in a vacuum. I have a knowledgeable handle, but my other commissioners do not. And I think they could benefit greatly from a joint workshop.
Thank you. Council, any questions y'all like to ask?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ms. Shelley Coleman? Is Shelley here tonight? Guess not. Okay. Ms. City Secretary, how many openings do we have? 3 vacancies. 2 applicants? Okay, thank you. May I have a motion, please?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the 2 applicants for the Planning and Zoning Commission.
Second.
The motion is to approve Kate Weller and Shelley Coleman to the Planning and Zoning Commission. It's been motioned and seconded. May I vote from my left, please?
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, yes.
Thank you. Item 4B, opening public hearing regarding the replatting of lots 893 and 894 in the Tamarack subdivision belonging to Brenda and Jerry Moorhead, physically located at 336 Overlook Trail into one lot, lot 893R. Public hearing is open. Anyone wish to speak? Public hearing is now closed. 4C, discuss and/or take action to approve the replatting of lots 893 and 894 in the Tamarack subdivision belonging to Brenda and Jerry Moorhead, physically located at 336 Overlook Trail into one lot, lot 893R. May I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to approve the replatting of lots 893 and 894 in the Tamarack subdivision belonging to Brenda and Jerry Moorhead, physically located at 336 Overlook Trail into one lot, lot 893-R.
Second that.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Vote for my left, please.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, yes.
Item 4D, public hearing regarding the replatting of lots 1 and 2 in the Harbor Point subdivision belonging to Nahut Tran Lee, physically located between Coral Reef and Outboard Drive into one lot, lot 1R. Public hearing is open. Does anyone wish to speak? Hearing none, public hearing is closed. Item 4E, discuss and/or take action to approve the replatting of lots 1 and 2 in the Harbor Point subdivision belonging to Nahut Tran Lee, physically located between Coral Reef and Outboard Drive into one lot, lot 1R. May I have a motion?
Make a motion to approve the replatting of lots 1 and 2 in the Harbor Point subdivision belonging to Tran Lee, physically located between Coral Reef and Outboard Drive, into one lot, Lot 1-R.
Second.
Motion and a second. Discussion? Hearing no discussion, vote for my left.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Welch, yes.
Item 4F, public hearing to discuss rezoning TR2 10.679 acres in the AB 282 West Hockaday Survey, Henderson County, Texas, in the city of Gunbarrel City belonging to Island Development LP from Condominium Residential District, CD1, to Planned Development District. Public hearing's open. Ms. Buckley,
Good
floor is
evening.
all yours.
Good evening. Audra Buckley, Dallas, Texas, representing the property owner. If we could we go ahead to the next slide, please? This is our conceptual plan for a planned development district that we have for Cedar Creek Island. This is purely conceptual at this point. We don't have our soils report back, and we haven't done an extensive site plan at this point, so this is purely conceptual. So tonight is really just asking you to recommend approval of the zoning request. We will have to come back with a detailed site plan after we've talked to TxDOT and some other entities, and get everything fleshed out as far as the number of units, the number of parking spaces, exactly where everything will be located. So I think with that, it might just be best to field questions at this point.
Council?
We don't have a motion. Oh,
Oh, it's a public
Public
hearing. You can ask all the questions you want. Anyone have any questions?
What is your timing now on this, or what are we kind of looking at, assuming?
As far as when a site plan will come
Yes,
back, you're probably looking at 6 months because TxDOT works pretty slow.
Okay, thank you very much. Anyone else like to speak on this subject? Public hearing is now closed. Item 4G, discuss and/or take action to adopt ordinance number O-2021-04, rezoning TR2 10.679 acres in the AB 282 West Hockaday Survey, Henderson County, Texas, in the city of Gunbarrel City belonging to Island Development LP from Condominium Residential District to Planned Development District. Ordinance number O-2021-040, an ordinance of the city of Gunbarrel City, Texas, amending the comprehensive zoning ordinance and map as heretofore amended to grant a change in zoning from condominium residential district, CD1, to planned development district, PD, for tract 2, 10.679 acres in the AB Hockaday Survey belonging to Island Development LP, being situated in the city of Gunbarrel City, Henderson County, Texas, providing a severability clause, providing for the repeal of all ordinances in conflict, providing a penalty, a fine not to exceed the sum of $2,000 for each offense, and providing an effective date. May I have a motion, please?
President, I would move that we adopt ordinance number O-2021-040, rezoning TR2 10.679 acres in the AB 282 West Hockaday Survey, Henderson County, Gunbarrel City, belonging to Island Development LP, from Condominium Residential District to Planned Development District.
Second.
Motion and second. Discussion?
as the speaker stated, this is just for the rezone, not for any of the concepts.
Correct. Further discussion? Vote for my left, please.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Walsh, yes.
Motion carries. Item 5A, public hearing to discuss unsafe structure located at 228 East Acres Road, Gumboro City, Texas. Public hearing is open. Anyone wish to speak? Public hearing is closed. Item 5B, discuss and/or take action to determine whether the structure located at 228 East Acres Road, Gumbaro City, Texas is considered unsafe. May I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to declare the structure located at 228 East Acres Road in Gumbaro City, Texas as unsafe.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion?
Is it to determine or declare?
I'm sorry, sir?
The motion to declare it or to determine whether? I believe it, Ann said to declare. Are we declaring it unsafe?
That was the motion.
That was the motion.
Okay.
Any further discussion? Vote for my left.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, no.
Item 5C, discuss and/or take action to adopt to adopt Order 228 East Acres Road, making findings of fact and ordering the demolition of structures located at 228 East Acres Road, Gunbarrel City, Texas. Order 228 East Acres, an order making findings of fact, finding certain buildings and structures within the city limits to be dilapidated, substandard, and unfit for human habitation, and a hazard to the public health, safety, and welfare of the city's residents, ordering the buildings and structures be abated and ordering the demolition thereof. May I have a motion?
Make a motion to take action to adopt Order 228 East Acres Road, making findings of fact and ordering the demolition of structures located at 228 East Acres Road, Gunbarrel City, Texas.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Vote for my left.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, yes.
Item 5D, public hearing to discuss unsafe structure located at 303 Eagle Drive, Gunbarrel City, Texas. Anyone here wish to have a comment? Public hearing is closed. Item 5E, discuss and/or take action to determine whether the structure located at 303 Eagle Drive, Gunbarrel City, Texas is considered unsafe. Mr. City Manager.
Mr. Mayor, after further discussion with the building official and our code enforcement officer, we'd request that this item be tabled after further evaluation. It could be rehabilitated in its current condition. It's not near as dilapidated as some of the other structures, and we are going to make provisions with the city to get out there in the next couple of days and board up the entrance. That was the main reason it was considered an unsafe structure, was the unabated access to the inside of the building. So the code enforcement officer and the building official are going to board it up, and we think that our monies would be better utilized in other areas for other buildings that would be in worse condition than this. So we would just like to request that this item be removed from the agenda and not be considered for demolition.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion to table this item.
Second.
Ms. Mullins, would you alter that to just to have it removed from the agenda?
Absolutely. I will rescind that, and I'll make a motion to have this item removed from the agenda.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any further discussion? A vote for my left, please.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, yes.
Item 5F, discuss and/or take action to adopt Order 303. Oh, we'll skip that one. That's going to be removed as well. Item 5G, public hearing to discuss unsafe structure located at 329 Longleaf Street, Gunbarrel City, Texas. Public hearing is open. Anyone wish to comment? Public hearing is closed. Item 5H, discuss and/or take action to determine whether structure located at 329 Longleaf Street, Gunbarrel City, Texas is considered unsafe. May I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to declare the structure located at 329 Longleaf Street, Gunbarrel City, Texas, as unsafe.
LaRue, second.
Discussion? Hear no discussion. Vote for my left, please.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, yes.
Item 5I, discuss and/or take action to adopt Order 329 Longleaf Street, making findings of fact and ordering the demolition of structures located at 329 Longleaf, Gunbarrel City, Texas. May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt Order 329 Longleaf Street, making findings of fact and ordering the demolition of structures located at 329 Longleaf, Gunbarrel City, Texas.
LaRue, second.
Motion and second. Any discussion? Vote for my left, please.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, yes.
Item 5J, public hearing to discuss unsafe structure located at 757 Welch Lane, Gumbaro City, Texas. Public hearing is now open. Any discussion? Anyone wish to make a comment? Hearing none, public hearing is closed. Item 5K, discuss and/or take action to determine whether the structure located at 757 Welch Lane, Gumbaro City, Texas is considered unsafe. May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to declare the structure located at 757 Welch Lane, Gunbarrel City, Texas, as unsafe.
LaRue, second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Vote from my left.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Walsh, yes.
Item 5L, discuss and/or take action to adopt Order 757 Welch, making findings of fact and ordering the demolition of structures located at 757 Welch Lane, Gumbaro City, Texas. Motion, please.
Make a motion to adopt Order 757 Welch, making findings of fact and ordering the demolition of structures located at 757 Welch Lane, Gunbarrel City, Texas.
LaRue, second.
Order 757 Welch, an order making findings of fact, finding certain buildings and structures within the city limits to be dilapidated, substandard, and unfit for human habitation and a hazard to the public health, safety, and welfare of the city's residents, ordering the buildings and structures be abated, and ordering the demolition thereof. Any discussion? Vote from my left.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Walsh, yes.
Item 5M, the public hearing to discuss unsafe structure located at 851 Welch Lane, Gumbaro City, Texas. Anyone wish to speak on this item? Public hearing is now closed. Item 5N, discuss and/or take action to determine whether the structure located at 851 Welch Lane, Gumbaro City, Texas is considered unsafe. May I have a motion, please?
I'd like to make a motion to take action to determine whether the structure located at 851 Welch Lane, Gumbaro City, Texas is considered unsafe.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Discussion? Vote from my left, please.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Walsh, yes.
Item 5O, discuss and/or take action to adopt Order 851 Welch, making findings of fact and ordering the demolition of structure located at 851 Welch Lane, Gumbaro City, Texas. Order of 851 Welch, an order making findings of fact, finding certain buildings and structures within the city limits to be dilapidated, substandard, and unfit for human habitation and a hazard to the public health, safety, and welfare of the city's residents, ordering the buildings and structures be abated, and ordering the demolition thereof. May I have a motion, please?
I'd like to make a motion to adopt Order 851 Welch, making findings of fact and ordering the demolition of structures located at 851 Welch Lane, Gumbaro City, Texas.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Vote from my left, please.
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Walsh, yes.
Item 6A, we will now convene into executive session pursuant to the Texas Government Code, Section 551.071, to receive legal advice regarding gaming machines, and Section 551.074, to deliberate the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, and/or dismissal of the municipal judge position. Time is 7:03. We will reconvene into open session to discuss and/or take action regarding executive session. The time is 8:02. May I have a motion?
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to authorize the city manager to negotiate a contract with Brad Stevens for municipal judge.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any vote from my left, please?
Evans, yes.
LaRue, yes.
Mullins, yes.
Foster, yes.
Motion carries. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We are adjourned. Thank you all.